So in the previous video I have showed you the English tag, but on this video I will show you the foreign tag. So basically, if you find any kind of foreign word in the transcription, you have to mark that word as a foreign tag. Like the person said Japanese, 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 Japanese. After that person said again Japanese, 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 Japanese. But after some time, not some time after those word, the person said a Chinese word, Tamil word, Urdu word, Spanish word, anything, any word which is not in your country language, in which is not from the English also, which is not from your country language, on required language, on which language you are working, on the required language, because you are working in Japanese for now. So for the Japanese, which word is not from the Japan, and also which word is not from the English. Like that person said some word which is from the China, which is from the Spain, which is from any other language. Okay, so if you find any kind of those word, if you understand those word, like Chinese word, the person says some Chinese. Okay, the person says some Chinese word. If you find if you can understand those word, you can just write it down, and after that just mark it as I marked the previous one. Mark it, release the button, release your click from your mouse, the box appear, go to the text tag, mark as a foreign tag. Okay, we will understand this word is not from the Japan language, this word is not from the English language. So whenever the machine will come, the machine will understand the person said Japanese, 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 Japanese. After that the person says some others language, like any other language word which is not from a Japan. That's why the person marked that as a foreign tag. Please don't mark any kind of English tag, English word as a foreign tag. Please don't mark any kind of Japan word as a foreign tag. Okay, or any kind, just mark those word which is not from your country, which is not from your required language, like Japan. For the required language in this file is Japan. So if you find any kind of word which is not from Japan, which is not from English, you will mark those as a English, as a foreign tag. Okay, let me say it one more thing. Like suppose the person says Japanese, Japanese, Japanese. After that the person says some word which is from other language, which is from Spain. Okay, which is from Spain, but Spanish language, but you don't understand Spain. But you can say that this word is not from Japan, at least I can say that, but this word is from any other language, but I don't understand. For that, what should I do? Okay, for that you have to mark this double bracket, like this way. First bracket 2 times, second bracket 2 times. Okay, let me write it again. First bracket 2 times, like this, 1 time, 2 times, second bracket 2 times, 1 time, 2 times. Okay, so you can make that symbol. So this symbol means I don't know. Okay, this symbol means I don't know. You can use this symbol also in your transcription. So let me go to it now. After that, let me say you more about that. So if you find any kind of foreign word which you don't know, because you don't know foreign word, you know Japanese, English, but you don't know any kind of foreign word. So for those foreign word, you can also write it down. Okay, for that, like person said Japanese, 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 Japanese. After that the person said something which is from other country language, not from English. So for that you can just mark this double bracket, like first bracket 2 times, second bracket 2 times. After that, select this thing. Okay, select this thing again. Okay, select that thing, release your mouse, text tag appear, go to the foreign tag, mark as a foreign tag. Okay, so when the machine will come to this place, machine will understand that the person said Japanese, 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 Japanese. After that the person says something which you don't know, which the transcriber don't know, but the those word is from others language. That's why those word mark as a foreign tag. That could be a one word, that could be a back to back two word, that could be a back to back three or one sentence. But after that again the person says Japanese, just write it down that Japanese, that's it. Those are very simple. I hope you understand that. Okay, so let me say it again. Whenever you find any kind of, okay, let me remove that tag. Okay, so person said Japanese. After that person says any kind of word which is not from Japan, which is not from English, just put a double bracket, like first bracket two times, second bracket two times. Okay, after that just mark it down, release the key, go to the text tag, mark as a foreign tag. So machine will understand. The person says Japanese. The person says back to back one, two, or three word. It could be a one word, two word, or back to back three word, or back to or a sentence which is from other language. You don't understand that, the reason you just put this double bracket, and after that you mark as a foreign tag, because those words are from foreign word. You understand at least this thing, that those words from foreign, that's why you mark tag as a foreign tag. Okay, that's it. After that again the person says Japanese. Okay, so also let me say you one more thing which is very important. Okay, so I will say it in again in next video, but because it appears on this time, I will say one more thing. If you find any kind of unclear word, or if you find any kind of ununderstandable word which you are not understand, or which word is not clear, or which word you can't transcribe, try your best, but still you can't understand that word, you can't understand easily those words, those word or words are not clear. For that time you can do one thing, like the person said again, the person said Japanese. After that person said in Japanese in any word which is not clear, the person said Japanese, but any word the person said which is not clear, you don't understand what the person said, those word is also, those word is broken word. It could be a broken word also, like the person said fa, not father, the person said fa. Okay, this is one is a broken one. The person tried to say the father, but the person said fa only. This is a broken one. For that also, and also for that unclear words and unclear word, for that you will mark those words, like person said Japanese. After that the person says a word which is not clear, mark that as a double bracket. Okay, that means this word is unclear, this word is broken word, this word is I don't know. Okay, leave it, and after that continue your transcription like a Japanese. So it could be a one word, it could be a back to back two word, it could be a back to back sentence. You can mark those thing as a double bracket, and again after that you writing the Japanese again, any word appears which is unclear, just mark as a double bracket. Okay, this thing is very important for each and everyone, because you will find some words which is not clear, but please try your best to transcribe it. But still if you are not able to understand or not able to transcribe those words, please mark those thing as a double bracket, so that machine will understand. Okay, the person said Japanese. The person said a foreign word which the transcriber don't understand. That is the reason the person the transcriber marked that as a double bracket, and that's the reason the transcriber marked, because those are not from Japanese language, because the transcriber understand those not from the Japanese language. That's the reason the person marked that thing as a foreign tag. After that the person said again Japanese, but after that the person the speaker says something which is not clear. That's the reason transcriber marked that place as a double bracket. Again the person said one more Japanese. Again the speaker said something which is not clear, which is not understandable, which is a broken, or what could be what maybe what else, what it could be anything, but the thing is that is not clear, that for the transcription, for that the transcriber marked as a double bracket. Try to use this thing as much as you can. Okay, don't try this thing, don't use this thing very much, because we need the transcription as much as we can. If you continue using this thing, the file will be damage the file will be a very poor transcription that will be hamper your work. So please try to understand each and every word, and please transcribe those according the words. And also for the emergency situation, when you are just don't know the words, you can mark that as a double bracket. So this video is the foreign tag. I hope you guys understand the foreign tag along with the double bracket. Okay, along with the double bracket. So in the next video I'll show you more.